How much boat do you really need? These days, it seems like every manufacturer is building bigger and bigger center consoles with the price tags that keep climbing higher. But what if you could have a boat that's large enough to comfortably run offshore, handle rough conditions, fish, dive, cruise with the family, and get you home safely without spending a fortune? In fact, for the price of some boats on the market today, you could buy a 32 and a 25 LTB and still be in the same ballpark. Is this all the boat that most people need?
Guys, it's the all-new 32 LTB. All right, guys, this is the new 32 LTB. I've been dying to do a video on this, a walkthrough. I was not able to attend West Palm to do a walkthrough at the show. They didn't have a fully complete boat at the show, but this one is here now. We're gonna do some sea trials on it as well. I've been dying to see this thing and how it rides. This is absolutely stunning. It looks just like the 25, just on steroids. And this one is powered by twin Verado 350s V10s. Guys, if you haven't seen the video of the factory, I did a factory tour of LTB and we went over the 25 and we went over the 32 build. That was the hole number 1 in that video. I suggest you guys watch that video if you want to see how these boats are built. They're hand-laid fiberglass, extremely heavy and strong boats, and the quality is top-notch. So let's go on board and let's check out the 32 LTB. I'm really excited to see this thing. We'll start at the bow and then we'll work our way aft. And immediately, guys, look, this thing is super stable, 24-degree dead rise. When they designed this boat, they basically got the 25 design and just made it bigger, a couple modifications, and they did everything in-house. All right, I mean, look at how much space you got up here at the bow. Tons of space for casting. Nice aggressive non-skid. These boats are made for going offshore, for being strong. We were just speaking to a gentleman who flew in from South Carolina, him and his wife, really nice people. They're saying they go out 50 miles to just fish over there. So when you're 50 miles offshore, you want something that's gonna get you back when the weather picks up. And as you guys know, the weather can shift really quick when you're out there. So, all right, let's start up here at the anchor locker. I believe they use Gemlux hardware. Oh, let's open this up here. All right. So you get finished hatches, all right? And this is all finished by hand, all right? Huge space for your anchor rod. A lot of anchor rod space here. You got your 3 speakers up here. All of this stuff is, remember, this boat is custom, semi-custom. You can outfit it the way that you want. Speakers, no speakers. There's all different types of layouts that you can have, that you can set up. I love this handrail here. This is great. I want to show you how high this goes up. So when you guys are fishing, you can outfit this with bolsters if you needed to. For these hardcore fishing guys, right? Just look at the finish on this thing. All right, let's look at the coffin box up here, because this thing is massive. All right. Look at the size of that thing. That looks like it's at least, 6.5 feet. Nice and finished. I believe this one is insulated as well. Yeah, this is all Gemlux hardware. All right, I believe this might be a bait well. Yep, you got a bait well on this side, right in the center here. And then let's look in here. You get some storage here, all macerated with drains here. And I believe this is a customer's boat, so this is a used boat. I gotta ask what hole they're on, because they've already made a few. All right, got your Yeti cooler with your bolsters on there. I love these half, the console door. I love that half console door because you don't have to move the cooler to actually access your console. You could still access all of your equipment here, and this is where these boats really shine. And I've said that on many videos where we're talking about these custom, semi-custom boats. I mean, look at this work of art that you got here. Everything's nice and labeled here. You got your ignition over here. Look at this custom latitude boats. Little box there for all your switches. That's really nice. Now T-top, this one is equipped with a second station, and it has the vinyl T-top material here. Again, you can customize that as you wish, just like all the rod holders. All right, let's take a look up there. That's the second station. You have, so here's basically like a half tower where you'd be standing up on here, and you'd be navigating, standing up here on the console. You have your radar and your dual outriggers over here. Okay, this one is equipped with a freshwater tank, and this one has the Rockford Fosgate speakers all throughout. Heavy duty pop-up cleats. Guys, look at the space to walk through here. Tons of space, no turning sideways. Rod holder, cup holder combo, I like that a lot. Tons of rod holders throughout this boat. I think you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You got like 26 rod holders on this thing, on the gunnels, plus all of these guys. Coming up here to the console, at the leaning post, you have your subwoofer down there. Very nice and comfortable up here. You have a place for your feet where you can navigate from up here. Mercury binnacle, Rockford Fosgate, a head unit there. You got your trim tabs. Look at these. This is really nice and clean. I love this look. I like a minimalistic look on boats. The less stuff you have, the less crowded, the better. That's just my preference. Here you have your Simrad chart plotters up there, and your radar. Got some phone chargers here. This is super nice, very convenient. Guys, look at the size of this hardtop. Look at the size of the tubing for this hardtop. We do your steps up here, and you got the integrated rod holders as well. I mean, this is heavy duty to say the least. Very clean. This is a very clean boat, and again, I said it's custom. You can have it as wild. I'm gonna put up a picture here of the LTB 25 that had all types of colors. It was orange and gray, super wild looking with the EVA foam decking. It was really cool. So you could really customize these things, and your price point is really up to what your budget is, right? So coming back here to the rear of the console, or the leaning post rather, you have your cup holders up here, and I think these might double. No, these are just regular cup holders with a grab rail down here, and this should be a bait rigging station, or a little, this one is, yeah, you could rig some baits here. You can put maybe some hooks and things back there, some tackle. Then you have some more area here for your tackle boxes and things like that. More rigging station. I like that this cooler pops out, rolls out. All right. Got a finished fish box over here. And you got another finished fish box on this side. And I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but this is rigged for, you can put your trolling, put your deep drop. This is rigged for that, ready to go. So if you want to add your deep drop reels, you can connect it here. So they have that for the customer. Plenty of space back here. Look, I'm sitting here on the cooler, and I have plenty of space back here to fish. Let's take a look in the bilge. This is what you guys want to be looking for when you're looking inside, when you're going to the boat shows, when you're really interested in a boat. The bilge, the console are the two places that to see how the boat is actually built. Those two areas speak volumes. Don't get caught up in the colors and the pretty accessories. You want to get into the nitty-gritty, which is the bilge and the console, the wiring. That's what's really important. So you have a finished hatch here for the bilge. Look at this box here. Look at this. You have your pumps for your live wells. You have here your two bilge pumps, macerator pumps freshwater pumps, saltwater pumps. Here, look, they're all labeled for you. Freshwater, saltwater pump. You have your mercury fuel filters, readily accessible. Everything is readily accessible here. Heavy duty hardware. Everything is double clamped, as you can see. That's super important. I mean, look at that. You don't want an accident when you're out offshore. This is really nice. Look, they even caulked here on these guys. Beautiful. This is what you guys got to look for when you're looking at boats. How accessible, and in a case of emergency, how fast can you get in here and fix it? If you have a hatch this big to work out of, you might have a problem, right? All right. That's probably, that and the console are the most important parts when looking at boats. All right, so back here at the stern, you have your freshwater and raw water access over here, more Rockford Fosgate speakers. Okay, and look at the size of this live well, dude. This thing, these are all tension hinges as well. Look how thick this glass is. You could stand on that thing. That's why they made it like that, I'm sure. I don't know how big this live well is, but I'm assuming it's like 65 gallons. How big is the live well? How many gallons? 75? Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, I said 65 is a 75 gallon tank.
I could sit in it if you want me to.
Oh, that's all right. It's all good. I could probably fit in here too, to be honest, how big it is. So hardcore fisherman, this has got you covered. And then look at this. I'm standing here on the gunnel, here on the transom. Look at this space you got here. You can cast your bait nets here, no problem. I could stand on this thing, no problem. It's just like solid as the floor. Guys, this boat is full composite. I highly recommend you go see the video of the walkthrough of the factory that I did, so you can see how these boats are built. They're heavy boats, and they still boogie with these twin Mercury 350s. You have a stainless steel bracket back here, very clean. All these fittings, easily accessible. I really love the white layout. It just looks really clean. I want to see how this thing rides. I don't know about you guys, but I want to see how this thing maneuvers. So let's wait for the guys. We're gonna go out and do a little sea trial, and hopefully we get in some slop. Maybe it's not the windiest of days, but hopefully we get into some stuff and see what this thing's made out of. I can't wait. All right, I'll see you guys out there. All right, guys, we're coming out of Port Everglades. We got 7 people on board. The boat is extremely stable. It just feels very, very heavy. We got a big cargo ship coming out. Hopefully we get some of that wake that we could rock through. I'm really looking forward to seeing what this thing can do. We got Alfred in the house, always causing a scene. And we're out here gonna have some fun. Very busy out in the water here out of Port Everglades.
It was very emotional, to be honest. Showing how capable it is, because it's not going to be rough. I don't think, right? Hey, you're ready up front? Dude, we got into some shit right now.
Oh yeah, we did.
That is an LTV. That's what I wanted to see.
And it was quiet, no rattling, and the best part is this boat gets on a plane at right around 13 miles an hour.
That's wild.
I noticed there was no bow rise at all.
None.
Literally, there wasn't. Boom.
And there's no trim tabs. I'm not playing with any trim.
Oh, okay, so you also said that you didn't want to have a seakeeper ride on this.
No.
Why?
because I want to feel the natural feel of the boat. Obviously, as a boat builder, it makes me build a better product.
Yeah.
Especially, you know, hole number one's on my boat.
Yeah.
So I wanted people to get used to it. You know, Seakeeper ride's an awesome product. You kind of cheat the natural ride of a boat. So you know, the main purpose of this, I went with Lenco trim tabs. We did a 14 by 24. But this is to show people. This is to show people that they don't want to spend the money on a ride kit. You're still going to have a great product, especially with traditional trim tabs.
Guys, first impression, we got into some chop there coming out of the inlet with some boats coming in. This boat is so heavy and just zero rattling, no sounds. It feels like you're on a magic carpet, to be honest. It just feels like you're on a Cadillac, just nice and smooth. Very little bow rise, and we're gonna punch in now in a second. We got Ross up there. He's navigating from up top from the helm station, second station up there. And you'll see, I'm gonna sit back here. I'm gonna get real low, and you guys get to see the bow rise on this thing when it takes off. Let's see, get you guys a better perspective. Guys, this boat planes. He says at 13 miles an hour. We're gonna test that now in a second, which is crazy for a boat this size. One engine, and we're gonna see this thing get on plane. See how fast it can go. One engine, on plane, 32-foot boat. That's nuts. Doing 16 miles an hour right now, and he's not even punching it. Crazy. We're about to take off. Got everybody sitting back here. We're gonna rip it. Let's go. Crazy. Insane. Ross is saying he hasn't even used trim tabs. He hasn't even engaged them. This is zero trim tabs. This thing has zero bow rise. It just doesn't go up, and it's a tank. This is nuts. Here we go. Check this out. No pounding. There's no pounding. There's no noise. You're used to boats hearing noise, and there's nothing. You just hear the ocean and this. Got some wing. Heats it up. Heats it up. You can see the sprays back here. Guys, that's what you get with a hand-laid hull, is these heavy boats. You know, I'm all for innovation and infusion and things, but when you get, look at that. It's just crazy. This turns on a dime. Look at this. Look at this. Sick. Just sick. Guys, this is the perfect boat to do a crossing into the Bahamas. Just so comfortable. You're not getting beat up. If you're in the market for a boat to go offshore, this is it. I highly recommend that you guys check this boat out. Some wake off the sport fisher, let's see. It just doesn't care. It's nuts. nuts. Guys, I told you, like I said, I've been on Contenders, I've been on CVs, I've been on all of these other boats. Yeah, they're great, they ride good, they're built well. But there's something a little bit different about this LTB. A little heavier, a little more attention to detail, a little more thought out. And it shows. We're heading back into the channel. We're here at Port Everglades. Amazing time. We're gonna get some pricing for you. I'm gonna talk to Ross now about some of the pricing on the 32, and I'll see you back at the dock. Amazing, amazing. Guys, you guys know Ross?
Yes.
From the video we did where we walked through the factory. First time seeing the 32, I didn't get to go to West Palm Beach.
Right.
Amazing. We just got back from the sea trial. What did I just tell you? It's like a Cadillac.
It's Cadillac.
It's like a Cadillac. And people want to know, because we want to know about pricing. We were just talking about how you can get a 32 and a 25 for some of the prices of the
What's in the
32.
market
What's in the market out there. And the prices don't seem to be coming down for the expensive boats,
Absolutely not.
for the bigger boats. What are we looking as far as pricing for this 32 right now?
Awesome. So it's a good question. So the best thing about LTB, right? We are a brand focused primarily on charter guides, commercial fishermen, recreational fishermen.
Right.
And unfortunately, you know, the times that we live in now, not everybody can afford a $350,000, $400,000 boat.
Exactly.
You know that.
Right.
And you know, the greatest thing about our business is that we are an a la carte boat builder. You can buy the 32 the way it sits with your bow rail, your cap, your liner, all your hatches, your gas shocks, leaning post, and a T-top for 150 grand. Right?
That's insane.
And everything, everything. I give you a schematic. We'll run all your wiring. It's a very easy boat. If you're an electrically inclined and good with your hands, it's a perfect boat, and it's super easy to rig. I mean, and yes, it's manipulative because it's a big boat. People are like, oh, how do I run wire? It's way easier to even rig than the 25.
Really?
Yes. So this specific build that you went on a ride on out of Port Everglades, we're looking at about 320 to 330,000.
And that's with the twin Merc
350s, V10s, dual station. We have outriggers, we have radar, we have 2 VHFs, we have a nice Rockford Fosgate sound system on it. So it's a primarily loaded boat. Obviously, we did traditional trim tabs just to show people what the natural ride is. And as you saw, we never really even had to touch trim tabs.
Yeah.
Boat gets out of plane very easy. But
what's minimum power for this boat?
minimum power 300s.
Really?
Yamaha 300s, Yamaha Mercury's, Suzuki's. It's a perfect power package, especially for charter guys that are in different areas where gas is really expensive.
Yep.
And it's a great platform for what it is. It's a 32, true 32. With a bracket, we're looking at what, 34 and a half? With motors, it's 36. So you saw, it's a big boat. It's a very, big boat for the size. This one has primarily 420 gallons of fuel. As you saw, we're cruising at high 1.3s to about 1.5. So you're gonna get about 700 miles to the tank.
Good. That's pretty good for a 32-foot boat. I mean, that's good. What are we looking at as far as production time? If I place an order with you right now, how long are we waiting?
We're looking at about, so if you put a deposit down with me today, we're about a 6 to 8 month lead.
Okay.
Once that starts, it's about 4 to 5 months. So you're looking at about a year to have a finished product, and that's also a rigged boat. So, if you were to come to me and like, hey Ross, I just want to, bare hull, I'm going to rig it myself, we're looking at about 10 months. So
that's not bad.
Yeah,
that's
so it's a lot easier to build these boats as bare hull because obviously, when it comes to rigging a boat, you got to order the stuff. Some things are on back order that you can't control.
True.
But I love it. It's everything I've hoped for. We've worked so hard, me and Abe, for 3 years.
Yeah.
And
it's like the 25 on steroids.
It's a 25 on steroids. Yeah. And what a lot of people don't understand, we're a factory direct company. It's another milestone for LTB. Now that I'm going to be working on a bigger model.
A bigger one, so we got a bigger one in the works.
We got a bigger one in the works. And everybody that's been asking about the 29, I'm coming back to it eventually. Right now, as you saw, our facility right now, we're trying to expand our facility.
Yep.
And this was a more cost-effective boat to build. We built everything in-house. When I mean everything, we're talking from the cap to the liner to the hatches, everything. This was all constructed in-house. So there's no naval architects involved, no engineers involved, nothing. What we did is we grabbed the 25, we weighed it, bow to transom, and we kind of mimicked how the 32 was going to sit.
Yeah. I mean, you could see the difference in size, obviously, from the two boats. The 25 is still a big boat, in my opinion, but this 32 is a monster. Ross, what's next for you guys as far as when are you going to have another special event like this? What's the next boat show? When can people go see you guys?
I will be going to St. Pete, Florida in beginning of August, and then I'll start creeping around more. I'll be in Miami a couple times in the fall, do a couple sea trials there. So I'll be keeping everybody updated. For the people that are interested, myboatvideo.com will be updating everybody on sea trial events, what boats we'll be bringing. The other thing is our Instagram, our Facebook, always posting on there, always letting people know. Hey, we're trying to show people what, compared to a normal average production boat to a custom boat.
Yeah.
And at the same time, still having that value that me and you were talking about 5 minutes ago on a boat like this compared to production. We take more pride in our product because obviously we're young, we're a small business, mom and pops.
Guys, if you've seen on the videos where I did the walkthrough, Ross is full of gel coat, he's full of fiberglass all over him. I mean, these guys are they're doing the dirty work with the guys. You guys are working elbow to elbow.
We are, and anything, as I said, my guys are amazing. We got 18 guys at LTB. I'm extremely blessed. They're all happy to be there. They're my family. And at the end of the day, we're a team. If one fails, we all fail. And there's times out there where you saw me. I'm in the boat. I'm grinding glass. I'm putting gel coat. I mean, we're a team. We all have to do what we have to do, and that's what grows a great business. My great employees, when they see me working, they see that I'm not there just to dictate anybody. We're there to work. We're there to do our job, and we're there to get boats on the water, meet our deadlines, and have happy customers and clients.
Absolutely, for sure. All right, guys, you guys heard it from Ross. I'm going to put all the info for Ross in the description, all his handles, Instagram, and all that stuff. Ross, thank you very much.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, and we'll see you on the next one.
Take care.